All right, this is going to be my third attempt at Elysium Mons. Uh, it's actually been like 2.5 weeks since my last attempt. I think I kind of got sidetracked by Marathon and Arc Raiders, but those games had like alpha beta tests, and I participated in both. Had a good time in both. But now it's time to finally conquer Elysium Mons. It's actually been so long that another patch released on the beta branch. Um, it brought some more unit options in the laboratory, a couple other. I think each captain can have a fourth stratagem. I think those are the main ones. The humans got a graphical overhaul for their structures, but I'm actually not going to be playing humans this time because I am tired of losing. So this time I am going to be playing the automaton. Let's look at the lab because now you can see there's a second tab for your robots. Let's. I haven't seen them yet, so this is going to be a brief overview. So we got the androids. I have never been a fan of the androids. Like statistically, they're just like worse humans, I guess. They do shoot a little bit faster, but they have less range. They have less health. And if you're not playing the what's his name, automaton specifically, they can't level up like troopers can. The new option for the android is the spark lock. It looks like they fill kind of more a sniper role, more damage, slower fire rate, higher range. Yeah, realistically, I'd probably pick the spark lock over the android. I'm not going to make that. I'm probably not going to make any of these biomass choices until I've reviewed everything else because I only have 298, which is definitely not going to be enough to unlock everything. You have the tactidroid. So the tactidroid. Well, I guess I'll talk about the tactidroid first. Yeah. So the tactidroid, their default state, I believe, is a small damage buff, which is nice. Like they're single target, and whatever they hit, I guess gets that buff or debuff that causes your allies to deal more damage to them. When you upgrade them, they do gain the ability to, like, when enemies they mark also provide life steal for your units that shoot them, which is really good for keeping your army alive in skirmishes. I don't think it's that useful when you're getting swarmed by a giant horde, which is usually, I feel like, when things go really poorly. So I'm actually inclined to test the AI drone. Idron, not AI drone, Idron. If I don't even know how you pronounce that. I'm going to call it the Idron. I'm inclined to test out the Idron just because I'm curious to see what its buffs are. If the buffs are the same, I would actually probably prefer it because the Tactidroid requires you to focus targets to get the benefit of the mark, and if the Idron just provides a passive aura buff, then you don't need to really micro at all. And they have like the exact same cost, exact same defensive stats. I guess they don't have any damage, but I never really built the Tactidroids for damage or for their own personal damage. And then you have the heavy android. Big fan of the heavy android. The grenade android has a grenade launcher over the Gatling gun. Interesting. The heavy android's nice. Now that I think about it, do these, because I don't remember the name of the structure, but the automatons have like this lab that lets you purchase a unit upgrade, and then you can convert your units into that unit. So like the android can become the rocket droid. So I do wonder if the spark block has an upgrade, if the Idron has an upgrade, because the heavy android becomes the heavy support android, I believe. which has a railgun, which is really nice. Because like if the Sparklock can't upgrade into a rocket android or the equivalent, then the android is probably better. Because the rocket droid, I found that rocket androids to be actually quite decent. That's kind of like the only form of AoE the robot units have in the early game. I feel like early to mid game. So I tend to build a decent amount of those. And like the Sparklock, if you can't get AoE from that, I'm not saying it's like terrible if it couldn't do that, but it's definitely something to consider if it can't. And I'm wondering about the heavy android or the grenade android, because the heavy support android is probably the unit I build the most as automatons. So I do wonder what the grenade android would upgrade to, if it even has an upgrade. Because the idea of the base heavy android being able to have an AoE attack as the grenade android is actually really attractive to me. Because like I said, by default, the only real AoE unit the robots have early to mid game, is the rocket droid. So having another option in the form of the grenade android sounds pretty nice. I think there's a pretty good chance I actually try this out in this run. But then you have the Iraq and the Spinner. I'm not a huge fan of melee units. They just kind of require too much micro. But I will say the Iraq has impressed in the early game. At 2 armor, 40 health puts in a lot of work. Then you have the Spinner, which... Okay, I have no idea what these symbols mean. I saw them on... yeah, here. Is it like area of effect? It's gotta be. Yeah, I guess the Spinner's AoE. Like, that's nice. Yeah, I'm honestly sold. I would totally buy the Spinner over the Iraq. I'm gonna be honest, I actually thought the Iraq was... Oh yeah, no, actually, I did know. I assumed the Iraq would be AoE when I first got one, and it wasn't. And I was kind of disappointed by that. So, like, the Spinner, I think, is kind of what I was hoping the Iraq would be. Yeah, I like... If I have the biomass left over, I'll definitely try out the Spinner. I have never built these jet drones before. I don't think I actually ever figured out where they build from. It's like a floating mine, I guess. Then you have the dropper drone, which drops... Oh, so it's even more AoE, and another AoE option. It's a smaller AoE, and it does way less damage. But, yeah, what is this? Is that like the damage drop off from the... Like, does it mean it does 40% damage to the everything? Yeah, I'm not sure. Because the radius is 0.1 tiles, it looks like. Or like 0.1 units or whatever the measurement is. So what is the 0.4? I'm gonna guess that's just the damage drop off. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of sacrifice units that kill themselves, like mine, so I'd probably give the dropper drone a go if I knew how to build the dead drones to begin with. Then you have the IFB. I think I spoke about this before in my first video about the robots. Not a big fan of the IFB. It kind of feels like it's like a cross between a turret and like one of these heavy androids, but it's like the worst of both worlds, where it's like more expensive than a turret. It does less damage than a turret. Oh no, I'm thinking of this thing, the war drone. Yeah, like this thing is like more expensive than a turret and slower, but much slower than an android. I've never built this IFE. I didn't even know this unit existed, actually. So it's like a mobile bunker. I mean, that seems decent. For only 8 crystals, and it can be upgraded with an autocannon. I don't know, maybe you should give that a go, honestly. If the autocannon upgrade is cheap. Like 8 crystals doesn't seem like that expensive for what it offers. Maybe it's just an entirely new unit, or I just like totally my eyes like glazed over every time I saw it on the research panel. Then you have the Bastion, which is a heavy bunker, and they're anti-projectile mini missiles. Okay, so it's like just PDCs, point defense cannons to shoot down enemy projectiles. It seems not as useful. No, that's probably good actually. I've complained about like some of the, especially like the lobbers. I complain about the lobbers all the time, and it sounds like the Bastion will negate some of their projectiles. So yeah, I can totally see the Bastion being useful. But given that I haven't even built an IV yet, I'm gonna probably hold off on that upgrade for now. Then you got the Sky Shredder. Yeah, the Sky Shredder. Yeah, the Sky Shredder and the Wardrobe MBT, I just kind of felt like shared the same problem where they're just not that. They felt overcosted. It's like compare the heavy android to the Sky Shredder. Like the Sky Shredder has range, 100%. That definitely counts for something. It has over double the range, but it costs 50% more for like worse DPS and the same bulkiness. And you have to build it at the. Again, I don't remember the names off the top of my head, but like the humans have it's like the upgraded barracks, the tier 2 barracks. So like for the humans, it's at the Robo Forge. So you have to build this at not the barracks. Like heavy android is a barracks unit, and it does nearly twice the DPS. Granted, again, less than half the range, but yeah, I don't know about that. Also, the upgrade kind of seems to imply that the Sky Shredder can't even hit ground units. I guess the Sky Shredder does have an area effect, so that's not bad. But if it can only hit air, that's probably why I never built it. The Flakmobile, on the other hand, has 6 range. No, it's 6 damage at 3 range. No, wait. This 1.7 is the range. Yeah, no, okay. Sorry, I get this is one of my complaints about the game. I feel like some of the icons are a little hard to figure out. So the 0.3 must just be the blast radius of the attack. Okay, yeah, it is the blast radius. Sorry, So these spinners have an 0.4 blast radius with their attack. That's pretty sweet. But yeah, so this Flakmobile, 0.6 blast on a ground hitting attack. That is. I mean, compare it to the grenade android. It does less damage. Its DPS is a little bit worse because this thing's deep, like the. It has twice the range and twice the AoE. I have no idea what the green symbol is. Minimum range, maybe? Like it can't shoot stuff near it? It costs 50% more and does less than 50% more DPS. Because 10 damage every 1.5 seconds is. What? Oh my god, I can't believe my math is failing me on this. 10 damage every 1.5 seconds is like 7 damage per second. And this Flakmobile is 6 damage per second. But it's in a bigger AoE. The bigger AoE I would actually probably say is like double the damage. So Flakmobile probably out DPS is the grenade android by a pretty comfortable amount, actually. So I'm with it. I'd probably try out the Flakmobile at some point. We come to the War Drum, which I've complained about a lot. I can't pull up the heavy support android stats, but I'm pretty sure the heavy support android is both cheaper and has higher DPS than the War Drum. But the War Drum does have AoE. I don't think I knew that. I don't think the heavy support android has an area effect. It's just pure single target. Um, Trench Wind. Dual Gatling guns. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. 70 damage per second at good range. And then we have the SLRS. I do like SLRS. I built a good number of these for defense. So let's look at the Rainmaker. It does way less damage, but has twice the area of effect. But it also shoots slower. That seems way worse, right? It's got to have like some other ability baked into it that's not like it does an eighth of the damage, even over top, even with it double the area of effect. I mean, I know that like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I know that like a radius of 2 is like much bigger than a radius of 1, but I just can't see that making up for the huge cut in damage. Oh yeah, so I'm probably gonna try this grenade android. I'm probably gonna try this Hydron for now. But first, let's look at these stratagems. So I can buy a new stratagem slot. Oof, that's gonna use up all my biomass. I don't want this. Okay, so I want requisition. I will take this. We'll take this. Ship. So I'm going with requisition, just extra starting resources, improved alloys, extra armor, extra health, and ship gun recharge rate. Extra stratagem, or I'm gonna be honest, I'd probably pick extra stratagem, but I really want to try these new units, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, so and then the spaceship, as always, gonna stick with this SCF Falcon because I apparently really like the laser cannon. So we're playing Elysium Mons, Survivor. And yeah, let's get this going. It was a really long intro. Sorry about that. This is probably just gonna be a separate video then. I guess that's fine. Guess I'll upload the two failures as a separate video. Because this one will definitely be victory. I can feel it. Okay. Let's start doing stuff. I'm gonna pause, as always, to get these industry modules cooking. Gosh, each one. So I can have 10 industrial modules going right now. Let's get these storage tiles to boost them. Didn't think I have enough for a drill mine. Perfect. That was really good.
I am a robot.
Let's see this grenade android. What's that yellow circle? What? Oh, is that like just like who am I attacking? That's useful. Okay.
Ready and rock.
Okay, gotta pause again. You know, one thing I noticed is that, like, you have to pause a lot as the robots, because unlike the humans, you don't get all your effort in, like, that once a cycle. So, like, with the robots, you're, like, constantly, like, checking your effort, make sure you don't build up too much and waste it. So I can build 2 more industrial modules. So one advantage robots have on this map is that they don't use solar panels, so they don't lose energy from dust panels. I kept leveled up. I like the shotgun turret. As mentioned before in the intro to this video, the tactic droids provide healing, which is usually good enough to keep your army topped up. I don't know if the eye drone provides healing. I'm going to assume it does, so I'm going to pick the shotgun turret. But if the eye drone doesn't provide healing, I would have picked this Spirit Foreman. And I got an SMG. Neat.
Ready. Hello. Yeah.
I'm losing energy from my mine. Also losing flops from my mine. I'm actually capped on flops. It was mistakes. Shouldn't have built this. I mean, it's not I'm only one building over. It's fine.
Ready. Fine.
Like as soon as this finishes, one of my buildings is gonna get disabled. So I need more flops. And we're gonna put it right over here on the grass to soak up some of that. Yeah, I mean, one downside of this map for the androids is that there's like really bad heat management. These tiles are really bad at soaking up heat. Yeah, if I put this here, all of these are gonna get overheated. So I'll have to figure a way out. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It shouldn't be that bad.
We're under attack.
Yeah, the area of effect of the premium launcher honestly not that big. So I do turn on both bars. Oh my gosh, my grenade android died? Alright, we're off to a great start. Yikes. Okay, that was very sloppy on my part. Oh, never mind. So we have 17 flops, which is five more buildings, because the mining hub also takes up some flops. I'm up against the Gnasher. More biters. Okay. Oh, that's how my grenade android died. These guys have do 4 damage per bite. Whoops. Yeah, okay. That was I feel like they updated some of these icons too. That's good. They look nicer, I think. I'll take the mortar, I think. Just does more damage in a bigger area, it looks like. It does shoot slower, but that's fine. Okay, I'm at 20 crystals with nowhere to spend them. I mean, I do have... Oh, what's this? There's a gray bar in crew efficiency now. I wonder if that means that, like, it's like a bonus to crew efficiency. Is that what the 125% is? I'll create this for now. I'll probably want to build a barrack soon, or an assembler. Yeah, assembly module, because I lost a unit already. And gonna need a way to defend my buildings, because I don't have one. Oh my god, please save it. Thank gosh. Thank God.
Okay. That's perfect.
Control.
That's not listening.
Oh, I have a bunch of effort again. I think I want to. Okay, so I need a spreader down here, or yeah, a spreader. I will put that right over here, and I guess we'll toss up a couple more modules. I can put up 3 more before I need the data center. Man, where am I going to put another data center? Oh, there's a geyser over there. That's where I should have put the first one. Yeah, I guess I'll just do a quick overview of how heat works for this video. So the main thing is that your data centers... So most of your effort production doesn't want heat. As long as you stay under 2 heat on the building, it's fine. But if you go over 2 heat, the effort production is halved. And if you go to like 6 out of 2 heat, I think so triple over the threshold, its effort production is completely eliminated. And the main source of heat is going to be these data centers. So earlier I said this map's kind of rough for heat management. It's because one of the main ways, especially early on, for managing heat is the terrain. So if you see how I hover over terrain, you can see like the heat production stat on the left. Right, grass is 50%, dirt is 25%. So like for the humans, instead of looking for heat reduction, you'd be looking at like how much water you can produce from a tile. It's like the same. It's like the same thing for robots. Grass, geysers, lush tiles, great at heat management. Dirt, stone are terrible at heat management, and they're also terrible for like producing water. But yeah, so the way that the terrain affects heat is that these data centers, a couple of other buildings produce heat, but the data centers are the main one. They produce 8 heat each. And you can see, if I pull up the heat map and press tab to show the numbers, so that the 8 on this tile is the heat that the data center is producing. And then because the grass cuts it by 50%, that heat is lowered to 4 on its tile. And then when it spreads to another grass tile, it's again lowered to 2. And it's on a grass tile, so it lowers to 1. And then, because dirt is way worse at reducing heat than grass, it only reduces a quarter of it. It reduces from 1 to 0.75, it's rounded up to 0.8. So this tile is 0.75 heat. So again, 8 halved by the grass to 4, 4 halved by the grass to 2, 2 halved by grass to 1, and 1 quartered by dirt to 0.75. So if I were to build a industry model on this tile, it would have 0.75 heat, which is totally well within the limit of 2. But if I were to put an industry module here on this 2.0, it would be overheated. And I'll show you just for this video. Sure hope this doesn't cause me to lose. Though I've already been doing a great job of that by throwing away my grenade android. So I'm just having my captain
We're under attack.
mow down more of these goo for some XP. I really want that passive. I don't even remember what the android's passives are, to be honest. I'm going to build an assembly module right now, before I forget.
Go.
We're under
Okay, I'm capped on... Wow, these units really... Yeah, these goo actually really do hurt.
Go.
Okay, so... I need another data center. Yeah, so you see this, it's at 2. Okay, so it turns out that if you're at exactly 2 out of 2, you're good. So if this was at like 2.01, then it would be overheated. But I'm going to place a second data center. It is going to probably overheat that industry module. We'll find out. Oh yeah, I also mentioned that your industry modules are affected by heat, so are your data centers. Your data centers don't want heat. but they are unaffected by the heat that they produce on their own, thankfully.
And draw.
Do I have research yet? I do. Okay, so I'm going to want to build a smelter. Unlike the humans, the robots need to research their ore harvesting. So, I mean, I don't need the ore right away, so it might actually be a while before I need to do that.
We're
I want
under
to.
attack.
Oh, why are they doing this to me? I was actually considering dropping a shotgun drone up there. I guess I should have. Ouch. Wow, there's a lot of aggroed enemies. Oh no.
We're under attack.
And draw.
Jeez, okay, that's kind of annoying. I guess I gotta build 2 data centers now. Wow. Why are so many enemies attacking me right now?
We're under attack.
Well, I'm about to crap on crystals again, so I'm actually just gonna make some. Oh, let's try this hydrogen. I'm gonna need to do that. Oh, it's an attack speed increase. I mean, that's good. Okay, so maybe the mortar makes a lot of noise. Maybe that's why these
We're under attack.
goo are coming to attack. That's kind of annoying, to be honest. Earlier I cleared this out first. I should have cleared this out first. This hard point out first so I could build a gun on it. That was a mistake. Kind of wasted 20 crystals early on for no reason. Okay, let's get the data center up. Okay. Oh, my spreader. Let's rebuild that. Guess I'll just build some androids, why not? I've scrapped 2, and I'm not going to have a grenade android for a while, so I guess I'll upgrade these guys.
Go.
The Hydron. Does it get anything? No, not really.
Affirmative.
And draw. And draw.
Go.
Okay, so so my second data center is finished, so let's check the heat map. It looks like it's fine for now. I don't know if I actually don't know if it takes time for heat to propagate. So I'll do this for now really quick.
And draw.
Gonna pause again. Okay, so it looks like the heat is instant, because this is 0.56 just now. So it looks like this is still not affected by this heat. Let me double check. 3.5. Yeah, it looks like this is actually just this is just far enough away that this actually still stays at 2 heat. Which is good, because it means I can actually just put more industry modules right over here. Give me the level, please. Oh, and a pellet mine.
Listening.
And draw.
There's that level. So I've tried packaged artillery before. The 4 free flag cannons are nice, but not entirely necessary, I think. Extra scrap. You'll be able to upgrade all your units. In my experience, you'll have way more scrap than you ever need. Unit transformation cost is the one I haven't tried, and I do have questions about how it works. If we ever get to that point, if I don't lose by then, I guess I'll talk about it. But for now, I'll just take it and not do anything with it because I don't mean it's transformed yet.
Hello.
Okay, got too much effort. I'm gonna want to build another spreader, I think. Well, I guess I don't really need a spreader. I'll build it up this way for now. Maybe start researching the flak cannon. The robots don't have a starting turret either, unlike the humans who have the laser tower. I'm also not like crazy about the flak cannon. It's
Listening. Hello.
it is AOE
Go.
and it does have good range. I don't know, something about its DPS has always felt kind of lackluster to me.
Hello.
There's another geyser there too. I'm actually pretty sure. So this map, it looks like the layout of the terrain is always the same, but like, I've definitely never seen a geyser up there before on my previous routes,
Kendra.
unless I just haven't been paying attention. So maybe like the placement of like the geysers, because like there was always an ore mine there. There was always an ore mine there. There's always crystals. Like there are crystals there. There's like more crystals over there. I'm like 80% positive I've only ever seen one geyser on like a starting area. And having two geysers was really nice for robots.
Affirmative.
Okay, so let's grab a data center there. Oh, I got a lot of crystals, which means it's gun time. Oh, I need ore for the gun. Right. I don't know why I forgot that. We're just barely coasting by on crew efficiency. No, we're actually going to crew efficiency. Thrust efficiency, that's what we need, so I'll build a thruster.
Go.
Oh, we're kept in flops. I thought I was good on flops. It's fine, I'm building another data center right now. I am going to need more energy, so let's just compact it over there.
Go.
I'm going to build another android over here. And then I'm going to shoot this mortar again. I want to see if it does actually attract more gear. Where did I put it?
Okay.
We're under attack.
Hello.
No, looks like we're good. Oh, we have put so much effort. Yikes. Yeah, I need to get this smelter research going, and then I'm gonna want the flag. Oh, the drone platform. Oh, so this drone platform, is it not a structure? Is that what threw me off? Is that why I've never seen drones before? Like a jet drone?
Android.
Listening.
Okay, I got room for more industry hubs. Okay, so these are now overheated. Okay. So you can see that now that these are above 2 heat, that the heat, the effort productions have from 9 to 4, rounded down from 4.5 to 4. And you can deal with that by building some walls. The robot walls soak up a little bit of heat. I believe it reduces heat by a flat amount. I actually wrote a Reddit post about this. Let me go take a peek real quick because I forgot what I said. Because I want to know exactly how much walls I need to build right now. Let's see. Walls reduce heat by flat 2.5%. So I need to reduce the heat coming from this tile 4.8 to 2. So I need to reduce this heat to I think I need 4 walls there, to be honest. And this one, I think, just needs 2.
Android.
We're under attack.
Oh, I also need walls on the other overheated one.
Listening.
putting a lot of effort. Just trying to position my structures so that there are paths for my army to cross through. Because my army can still go this way instead of having to go all the way around to get this way quickly.
This way. Affirmative.
There's a lot of crystal there too. I don't think I need that. So these walls are done, so... Okay, looks like the 4 actually wasn't enough, unfortunately. There's not much I can do because it's right... No, actually, these walls should also help reduce the heat coming from these 2 data centers. So they might actually do exactly what they need to do.
End barrage.
Go.
End barrage.
Loading a lot of effort again. Okay, the smelter research is almost done, so that's the fine. Research done. Let's get that. Oh, I can research grenade androids now. So I have 4 cycles before the horde comes. The first horde is like really not that bad, if I recall correctly. I'm not sure I'll need the flat cannons, but just I'll grab them and start building walls.
We're under attack.
Okay. Attack.
Let's see. I would like to build a smelter. I don't know if I have time for that.
Hello.
Because 4 cycles really isn't that much.
Okay.
Where's this guy coming from?
We're under
What's he
attack.
trying to pull?
Affirmative.
So I'm gonna pause for a second. Just grab something to drink. Okay. Let's get some of these walls up. I think just that should be fine. Over there.
Hello. Affirmative.
And then also start pushing out my, what compass direction is this? Like I would probably call this south, I guess. And this is east. And push out the south a little bit. Drop some walls up here. Must be placed on the grid. Okay, I guess I do need a thumper right over there.
Affirmative.
You know, I'm actually pretty sure the humans can build freely on the rocks, even without thumpers, but the robots need a spreader to be able to build on the rocks. Interesting. I guess it makes sense yeah. Because like I guess thematically the spreaders are like spread the robots like electricity and they need that energy.
Affirmative.
And the humans can just like build a house on the rocks.
Attack. Listening.
I could also be wrong. Maybe the humans can't build on the rocks without a spreader. Or a
Attack.
thumper. Excuse me.
Hello.
End barrage.
Research complete. Perfect. Yeah, guess I'll just sit tight for now. I got room for 2 more of these, 2. Wait, why did I build it like that? One, 2, there we go.
Okay. Okay. Affirmative.
We're under attack.
Okay, the spreader, okay. I still need another spreader. Over there. Okay, this spreader's done, so I'm going to put some walls here. I talked about this in one of my previous runs, and I don't think I'm going to put that run in this video. But like, you don't need to like, I think, like completely wall off because the enemies will just like crash into a wall and try to destroy it without like trying to go around it. The only time the enemies will try to go around a wall is if like they physically can't reach the wall to attack it. So as long as you're thinning out the enemies fast enough, that like you don't need to worry about them spilling around the sides. Could be wrong
Android.
about that, but I'm pretty sure that's how they work.
Affirmative.
Android.
Go. Hello. Affirmative. Listening.
We're under attack.
Hello. Listening.
Android.
The AI sure are swarming right now. Okay, let's get a flat cannon here. And I am out of crystals for a flat cannon. Because I built so many walls over there.
Go. Listening.
Which is probably too many. Let's actually break some of these. Don't get crystal back from that. Okay, that was a little unfortunate.
Go.
Oh man. This is going to be a little tight, I think. But again, at least I don't need to worry about my power management as robots.
Listening.
Got a lot of effort. Not a lot of crystal, which is what I really need. Yeah, am I gonna lose again? I don't think I have enough time for another black cannon. And honestly, I'd probably rather just have more androids. Or walls, theoretically. Oh, here they go. Let's, do that. Give these boys some cover. They destroyed my spreader, unfortunately. The jerks. Oh boy. Guess I've kept him over here just in case. And then I think we might be okay. Yeah, you see like the robots are the goo are just like ignoring my androids and going straight to the walls. That is a lot though. My goodness. I really wish I had a grenade android. Man, this is I need to build more androids. I think I will. Another benefit of the androids is that androids don't take away from the workforce. So I guess in that way they're better than the human coops. Okay, we're good. Let's build that smelter. Oh yeah, smelters produce heat, unfortunately, which is kind of annoying for heat management, but unlike the data centers and industry modules, they don't, smelters don't get worse when they have too much heat. They actually produce more ore when they have excess heat. So we're going to make use of that in a bit once that smelter is done building. Okay, that was too bad, I guess. I need another data center. I really don't know where I'm going to build it. Over here, I guess. That's probably fine. There's a lot of grass.
Android.
Okay, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna actually build up another smelter over here to get the rest of that ore. I think I really want the resources right now.
Attack.
I'm splitting up my courses right now just to make sure my entire base is covered. A lot of my buildings shut off for some reason. Am I? Oh yeah, so the smelter cut the flops production of these two data centers in half, which is super annoying. But it looks like they don't have that much heat on them, so I'm pretty sure if I do this, we should cut the heat coming in this way by a lot. Like they're not that overheated. This one in particular, I should have no problems reducing the heat on it.
Hello. Hello. Attack.
If you're like really good at math on the fly, you could probably figure out exactly how many
Affirmative.
walls you need to reduce to get the heat back under control. I can't do that, so I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Hopefully not wasting too many crystals. Or wasting too much time getting these things back in working order. Okay, perfect. Okay, this one's still overheated by just a bit. That's fine. Just one more wall should be good. And then we are back in business. So I eventually want to get this to 6 heat. Because 6 heat is when the ore production will increase even more.
Attacking.
Oh, I need more energy. But it should be good in flops real soon. Especially because I got that the data center just finished.
Hello. Attacking. Listening. Attacking. Go. Affirmative.
Also probably want to get to these crystals. They're so far away. I think I'm gonna probably go for these crystals first.
Attack. Oh,
We're
okay.
under
Attack.
attack.
Affirmative. Attacking.
Oh, there's a you can see those purple streaks. There's a goo building shitting down my my mortar ability.
Go. Go. Okay. Listening.
About to lose all my energy. Nope, we're back up. And we're chilling. Okay. So how are we doing right now? I'm gonna put a data center here to one, heat this thing up, and also because I need more hops. Hopefully these aren't affected too much by the heat. But again, if they are, I can just build more walls, and that should hopefully bring them back under control. Okay, so we need more crew. It looks like we're in the gray zone. And then crystals to spare. Okay, so I'm gonna leave one injured down here with the turret. Send the rest of my guys up here to the northwest. I don't know why. This is just. I'm just flip this north. In my head, the map is like angled.
Engage. Affirmative.
But yeah, I want to start working on this control line, and I can actually. Nope, it's too close to the enemy. Another one advantage of the robots' mines that they can be built directly on the crystal tile, which makes them unattackable by melee units, and their goo are mostly melee, so it's just kind of a nice bonus. Lets you get your crystal production up a little bit faster.
We're under attack.
Engage.
Attack. Hello.
At 400 effort, I need to do something with it, like build this upgrade facility.
Affirmative.
Attack.
Emperor.
Attack. Listening. Hello.
We're under attack.
Listening.
Sorry, I'm just kind of thirsty. I'm gonna sip of my water. Hopefully that's not too audible.
Attacking. Affirmative. Attacking. Attacking. Affirmative. Go.
Emperor.
If it seems like, also like again, if you're not familiar with robots, if it seems like I'm like always almost capped on ore crystal, I'm not. I mean, I technically am, but you can actually increase your storage stockpile max by just building these storage tiles I usually don't think it's worth building them early on, as long as you're managing your resources like this, like not letting them cap. The only reason I build storage tiles is because they boost the ever production of adjacent industry modules. So that's nice. But okay, I wanted to make some grenade androids. That was the plan. I also want to build this research. Oh, it's still researching, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, what's it called? Upgrade facility. Yeah. So we need another spreader over here, so I can fill the rest of this with drill mines.
We're under
And to be honest, this drone is pretty good. Just passive AoE attack speed boost.
Attacking. Affirmative.
It looks like it's permanent too. Yeah.
Attacking.
Android.
Go.
Well, I mean, it's permanent as long as you're in the aura.
Android.
It refreshes faster than it expires. Oh, kept them crystals, even though it said not to do that. Whoops. I wanted to build a cannon. And pretty close to being able to research again. So let me get another android.
Okay.
So I'm going to upgrade this and see what happens to the stats. So 10 damage, 0.3 AoE. 12 damage, 0.3 AoE. Okay, so the AoE stays the same, but the attack speed does go up. It looked like the range went up too. 1.7 range. Nope, the range is the same. I lied.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
I think I'm going to research the drone platform. Yeah, what the heck, I'll give it a go.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Attacking. Okay.
Android.
We're
Go.
under attack.
Android.
Affirmative. Attacking. Affirmative. Attacking.
Oh, I don't have enough scrap.
Okay. Affirmative.
Okay, I got room for a couple more industry modules, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this out. Okay, so what's my next game plan? There's going to be a horde come in probably within the next 10 cycles. I can't quite see it on the track right now. I'm going to want static D, I think, on all three directions. They don't need the walls right now, I don't think. I might want to build another assembler. I'm going to want more units, probably. Oh, I want the upgrade facility. That's what I want. So I need 300 effort, 10 ore. Not a
Okay.
problem.
Okay.
Oh, I also want to build this crystal one over here. Okay, so I believe like flying units will be able to attack the drill mines.
We're under
But
attack.
everything else, and also ranged units.
Okay.
But aside from that, like your drill mines are totally safe. Your drill mines also do have the option to like overdrive, which will like turn the adjacent tiles into grass. So like if you don't need the crystals, but you do need the grass for like heat management, I guess that's worth it. But I also kind of can't imagine that ever being worth it, because like it's not that easy to get crystals. Like I never really think like I don't need these. I have too many crystals, you know. Research completed. Let us not research anything because I don't need anything. Let's try this. Oh, drone platform just lets me produce drones from the assembly unit. Got it. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I might build the detonation rounds for defense. But, remote turret or mega rocket cannon? I'll take the turret just because I have the drone or the attack speed boosting drone. Just need one more ore before. Oh no! We lived.
Android.
Okay.
It's perfect micro right there. So I have enough for both the drill mine and it was too close to the enemy skull. Okay, let me get the upgrade facility shotgun first. Where do I have? Got room right over here. No. No, I've got room here. Yeah, I got it. Perfect. Just lower these ones. Makes sense.
Affirmative. Fast forward.
We're under attack.
What's under attack? Oh, this is overheating too. I can fix that with just walls. It's also want another hard point. Also need more crew. I don't really have the ore production for upgrades though. I'm just gonna build the killers. Hopefully that's enough to get me back in the super duper green 125% crew efficiency zone. For the tactical loadout, yeah. Okay, so let's the androids equip rocket launchers, and it lets the tactic droids do the life drain mark, but it doesn't mention anything about the Hydron. So like, does this even do anything for me? Like, does heavy weapons do anything for me with when my heavy androids? I'll try it.
Go.
Okay, still no horde on the horizon, which is great news. Let's open this up. I'm gonna want to build more industry modules. Let's start going here. One, two, three. There we go. I don't really have anything to research, but I have so much industry right now. I guess that means I should be producing more units. Maybe another assembly module.
Okay. Go. Hello. Affirmative.
Some of those grenade launchers.
Affirmative.
Oh, more ore up there. I need that. My ore production is so low right now. I mean, if my ore production is low, that probably means I need more data centers for the heat. Yes. Yeah, I'd probably like if I put a data center here, it'll overheat these two data centers, but that's still the equivalent of one data center, so I'll still be producing the same amount of flops, just more ore. I think that's fine. The issue is if I put a data center here, it'll probably overheat 3 data centers, and that'll put me at a flops deficit. I don't know if the walls are going to be enough to manage that, and not to mention the crystal cost.
Okay.
So I think I'm just going to overheat that one data center. I also don't know if I want to put a spreader out here right now, because the next horde is probably going to destroy it.
We're under attack.
Affirmative. Hello.
Run from the biter, David.
Commencing. Engage.
Listening.
Definitely got decisions to make. I guess I'm going to make reactors, just so I can...
Hello.
I have so much effort. Yeah, we have too much effort. How do I get more stuff to mine? I've got this, and in its entirety. So
Android.
I mean, I should be killing more stuff and more scrap. So I don't know why I backed my units off. And I guess I want to take over this ore mine. Okay, so the next horde is in a week or 7 cycles. Hmm. I'm sorry, I need 1,600 flops to unlock the next research. It has to be it has to be just 160. I don't think I've ever even hit more than 1,200 flops in an entire run. Like, I'm only at 130. That's more than 10 times the flops I have right now. I'm gonna... Man, what is it gonna do with effort? Guess I just built another drill mine here, even though it's only 1 ore. Like here, 2 ore, nice. This one's attackable definitely, anyways, that's fine.
Go.
Just turning effort into crystal, I guess. Eventually I'll want the robot recycler. Research tier unlocked? Wait, what? Oh no, okay. So 1,600 must reach? Yeah, I don't know. That must be a bug. Turbo modules are nice. Oh, I love the flamer module, and I've talked about it a lot. Flamer turret, excuse me. The flamer turret is excellent. And it'll be pretty useful holding off forwards. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make any before this horde arrives. Oh, okay. Aggro to Watcher. Watcher is always pretty spooky.
We're under attack.
Focus fire with that. Not Watcher, I think it's called Stinger. Okay, so I got the crystals. I need to start laying down walls and stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's start researching. I want to research the turbo module. I don't think I have time right now.
Go.
Engage.
This might get destroyed, which isn't the end of the world, but also not ideal. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to flat cannons. So, let's build 2 more Agens. 1 for each of these fronts. Okay, I built 3 Agens by accident.
It shall be.
Definitely don't need 3, but I guess we'll live with it.
Okay. Listen.
Oh, it's because I selected both of my assemblers and had them both construct 2 Agens.
Very well. Very well.
I'm just building reactors on my ship just so it can have more shots from my cannons. I guess I only have 1 cannon, so it might not even be able to reload fast enough to be able to put the energy production that I have right now on my ship. Yeah, these buildings are getting destroyed. That's fine, I guess. I mean, it's not fun, but not much you can do about it, I don't think. also having stuff shut down because of my flak cannons. Oh yeah, you can toggle power. This is a tip that a trick I kind of learned recently. If you don't need your towers, you can just like toggle them off to get the benefits of the flops and energy,
We're under attack.
and just turn them back on when you're being attacked. So I'm gonna activate this and build some cheap grenade androids. I guess I'll try these detonation drones. Oh, they're fast. Oh, okay, okay. Maybe 30 damage. That's not terrible, honestly. I don't know. I don't know if that was worth it. Do they have an AoE? I'm gonna be honest, this kind of feels like we're about to lose. Building the drones, I'm doing it. Capped on crystals, let's build a gun. Also use my gun. Totally forgot I had that. Okay, so this direction is clean, so I'm going to send my troops down there. Turn these two off. Start researching the turbo. Nope, I need 60 more effort it turns out. Okay, so that actually went really well. I don't even know what I was worried about. Nice. So let's turn these off too. Build back my destroyed buildings. And yeah, let's get back to exploring, getting XP and scrap. Got the crystals again, like a scrub. Crew quarters, problem. Gonna research the heavy weapons, 300 effort, which should be pretty soon. There we go. This is so one thing. So I don't know if this is like common knowledge, but the amount, like, there's like a noise mechanic. It might not be noise in this case. It's like, well, you see the burrow risk stat that terrain has. So if you're outside of like your spreader or thumper range, I'm gonna call it your suppression range. If you're outside of your suppression range, you know the burrow risk comes up as your units move across that terrain. Goo is gonna start unburrowing in those tiles. And the amount of units you have determines the amount of goo that unburrows. So if you have like a big army like this is what, 12, 14 units. Like you can just like set them to patrol and just like goo is just gonna unburrow like forever. And because patrol was kind of like a permanent attack move, it's just like an easy way to farm XP like this. Like I don't need a micro at all, and my units are just gonna be constantly fighting. Obviously there's a risk, especially because the enemies do hurt.
Okay.
But it should be fine. You have 14 units in that control group. I don't think it's going to go down at all. Let's rebuild these. Captain Crystal again. I'm pausing again to I don't know. I do not know why I'm so thirsty. Maybe turning all this goo into goo paste has gotten me. I'm drinking this grape juice. They're both purple. It's like I'm drinking the blood of my enemies. Refreshing. Okay, so I got the. Okay, so it just turns. So I got the upgrade unlocked for the heavy androids, and it looks like it just turns the grenade androids also into heavy support androids, which is totally fine. That's actually kind of what I was hoping for, because the heavy support androids are great. Okay, yeah. So here's where that passive I picked up earlier comes in, because like the unit transformation cost is halved, and I can see that because it's normally 2 crystal 4 ore to upgrade a heavy android into a heavy support android. So my question is, does like you can yeah, it actually is cheaper to build the regular android and then upgrade it. Because assuming you don't have the so it costs 1 or 25 1 2 25 effort, 1 crystal, 2 ore to transform. So that's 145 effort, 5 crystals, and 4 ore to produce a heavy support android. Yeah, that's cheaper than the 176.6. Because without that 50% discount on the transform, it would cost the exact same to produce a grenade android and upgrade it than to produce a heavy support android straight out of the box. That's really good. That's 100% going to be my go-to passive for the automaton. It's just free resources. Sick. Let's get some railgunners.
Android.
Oh, there's an autosave. Perfect. Captain Crystals again. Need more crew quarters. Not a problem. Yeah, I guess I'll show you the stats of the heavy support android. Yeah, 93 damage every 1.2 seconds at 2.5 range. That's what I'm talking about.
We're under attack.
Interesting. The remote turret deployment has a little more range than the shotgun turret deployment. Not that it really matters. So I need more thrusters. Okay, so what I really need is more ore. Oh no. destroying my thumper. Oh, it might actually get it because of the damage bonus from the captain. What is the captain or commander? Sorry, the Nasher. Yeah. Nope, we're good. Okay. So let's repair that. Let's turn this back off. Let's place a spreader so we can get access to this ore up there. I might actually need to like legit expand up there, because it's so far away. So like this is gonna be so exposed. I had androids here. Oh, I sent all the androids down this way. Yeah, because of from the last horde. The last horde stopped was down over here, so I sent them to reinforce the other two sides.
We're under attack.
Very well.
Captain crystals again. Let's build another cannon. Like so if I upgrade if I get this tactical loadout upgrade, it'll mean the Adron Mark, the Adron's upgrade. I'm not sure. This might not do anything for me. I guess I can turn the androids into rocket androids, but I already have the grenade androids.
We're under
I guess I can
attack.
like compare stats, see if the rocket androids are actually any good, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's actually get this squad up there so we can start expanding in that direction. I should have done that earlier. I was not thinking. Yeah, still have my 14 units. They're all completely unarmed. I'm almost Captain Crystals again. Oh, this is almost open. This is a lot. This is a hard point. Perfect. Let's build a cannon. Don't have enough ore, actually. Let's just wait for one more ore. Let's wait for one more ore. Okay, let's just build another quarters, I guess.
We're under attack.
Attack. Attack.
We're under attack.
Okay. Hello. Attack. Affirmative.
I'm just gonna destroy my smelters again.
Okay.
Too talented at this game. Okay, next upgrade is gonna be the research turret. I want that for my next defense wave against the horde. Hopefully we can destroy this gunk pod. The gunk pod, I remember, does like a lot of damage. Okay, turns out I have more than enough DPS to burst it down. Yeah, my team and armies usually don't get this big early on, just because again it cuts into your workforce, so it's less effort. And that's not really a concern you have with the robots, which is awesome, obviously. Okay, wait, the flamer turret. It's time to research. I guess I'll try the IVF Nomad. Okay, so I got the Tactidroid upgrade. Does it do anything for my... No. Idron gets nothing out of it. So that was a waste. It's fine. The attack speed boost is pretty
Engage. Affirmative.
We're under attack.
Hello.
Andron.
Listening.
I guess that does actually mean I might build this repair facility. I've never gotten this, but that was only because I had the Tactidroids to heal up my units when I needed to. So I might research this before I research the Nomad. Also, I got the turbo module and totally forgot to build some. I'm also capped on flops again. And 4, I'm over by 4. So before I even build or turbo modules, I need more data centers, and I don't really have a great place to put this. I can put it like, oh, I'm gonna put it over here, obviously, just to overheat my smelter. So that's that should be enough for me to make a couple turbo modules.
Okay.
Oh, that lobber just wrecked my army. Ouch.
Engage. All right. Commencing. Commencing.
Android.
Listening. Attacking.
We're
Attacking.
under attack.
Affirmative.
Engage.
Go. Go.
We're under
Android.
Oh, I
attack.
lost a unit. That's probably to that launcher. It's gonna show me spreader, isn't it? God. Let's build another backup spreader for my ore generation. That's kind of important. And then let's, I guess, dump a turret over here. I mean, I do have a turret to cover it already. I was just too late on turning it on. Well, no, that's not true. Like I said, at the edge of the range. No, I was just too slow. Yeah, it should be fine. Can you build bridges over the lava? Huh. Can you build on the bridges? Let's find out, I guess.
Affirmative. Okay.
Flame tower research almost done.
Hello.
Let's try this repair facility once I get the effort for it. I'm so far away from any hard points. With some down here.
Hello. Okay. Go. Affirmative. Attacking. Affirmative. Hello.
Android.
Listening.
Still need more data centers. I need 270 flops for the next tier. I'm gonna build a turbo module right over here to overheat this smelter.
Hello. Listening. Attacking. Attacking.
There's a guy's over here for a data center. We got that going for us.
We're
this-
under attack.
It's so like exposed to
Passing.
the
Attacking.
next horde.
Attacking.
Should be fine, actually. You know what? Let's put this here.
Okay.
I'll like
Attacking.
wall up over here.
Okay.
I can build a mining hub over here for more.
Listening. Affirmative. Okay. Okay. Affirmative.
Android.
Is my army good enough to actually just wander around the map and just like, try to snipe as many buildings as possible?
We're under attack.
Maybe that's what I should be doing.
Listening.
Maybe like you're not supposed to like try to
Affirmative.
Android.
make this a long run. You know, the goal isn't really survival; it's elimination. Yeah, like what if they build a laser cannon right now? Oh, one shard in crystals. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, so this did it. Okay, so I put this turbo module to push this above 6 heat, so it would get more ore, but they didn't do anything, so I'm gonna destroy this and build some turbo modules in my actual base. So let's look at the heat map, because turbo modules, unlike regular modules, do actually produce heat. So I want to make sure I put these turbo modules in parts of the map that are already cool. Also, fun fact, the lava doesn't actually produce any heat.
Okay.
Not really sure how that works.
We're under attack.
Affirmative. Go. Attack. Go.
Let me out of energy again. Don't I have like 3? Oh, it's not done finishing. Building, I mean.
Affirmative.
Android.
Attack.
Oh, right. So this is done, so I'm going to put a field mine right over here. And I guess here. And then let's get that. Oh. I'm going to pop my ability and just crank out some grenade androids.
We're under attack.
Affirmative. Okay.
Android.
Go. Attack.
Oh, my captain just took some pretty heavy hits. Maybe I can't be wandering around with an army this big.
Hello.
Android.
What if I build like a flying unit? What if I build a flying unit and use these laser cannons to snipe these instructors? I don't think I have any flying units as robots, unfortunately. But that would be pretty funny.
Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Very well. Very well.
I'm trying to reduce my army size. I don't need these androids. I don't know why I kept them.
Attack.
So like if my army is this big, maybe it won't
Attack.
have as much as a
Attack. Hello.
no, that's still a lot of goo
Android.
getting unburrowed.
Attack.
It's fine.
Listening. Hello.
What am I doing with my resources? Okay, I still need more plots, so I can do that, no problem.
Affirmative.
We're under attack.
Affirmative. It shall be done. It shall be.
I think my captain just died. Whoops.
It shall be. Awaiting directive. It shall be done. It shall be done. It shall be.
We're under attack.
What if I just send this thing in? Like it's 1 unit, it has 4 armor.
Shall be. Very well.
Nope, that's not gonna make it.
It shall be done.
That's fine.
Thank you. Affirmative. Importance. Friend.
Oh, turbo module time. And here's good.
Listening.
Yeah, how am I supposed to get to these structures?
As you wish.
Want to extend this wall, so I need to spread her over here. Not a problem. Flame towers. I can't build them there. Ooh, okay. Send over there. Okay, well, the enemies can actually only come from here. So this area is actually not that unsafe. I don't know if I can get a spreader up and wall this off in time for the horde. I guess I can start selling some of these weapons though. Yes, just get a couple of semi great. Because I want a flame power too, ideally, like here. On the wall, like here. Yeah, we're gonna survive this horde. Let's find out. Okay, so it turns out they're not coming from this direction anyway, so whoops. When it turns on. Probably doesn't change much. To be honest. There's a laser cannons. Wait, what? Oh no. No, yeah, laser cannons are what it would. Did they change laser cannons? They look weird. Okay. This side really got hammered, but I mean, we didn't lose, at least. Up here in particular, it was like, I don't even know if I needed this flame tower. If they're not coming from here, I'll just put the data center up here. It's not so
We're under attack.
yeah, we're good. We did it. crew quarters.
Not problem.
You're on negative effort right now. It's exactly where you want to be. You're not really any closer to beating this mission. Maybe you do need flying units. Man, I might not even be able to finish this today. I'm like less than 10. I'm barely 10% of the way through. Like, I haven't really figured out a good way to push into the enemy territory with units. Oh, this is a dead end. Wait a second. So I can't even go this way. It looks like this is just... So, and you just can't come in this direction. I never even noticed that. That's good to know. I can put data centers there. Okay. Let's think things through.
Engage.
We're under attack.
Commencing.
Friend. Yeah, ready.
I'm still out of energy. What the heck?
We're under attack.
Yeah, I am.
We're under attack.
Oh, my flamer tower is also eating up some of my energy and flops. I gotta remember that.
We're under attack.
How am I still out of energy? What's going on here?
Commencing.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Okay.
Just building 2 more storage tiles to get to the 30 cap.
We're under attack.
In progress. Okay.
We're under attack.
Friend. Booty.
under attack.
My eye drone. Keep losing it. Another one. Okay, build 2 for some reason.
Human parts. Human. Affirmative. Okay. Defending. Human. I am a robot.
We're under attack.
Defending. Yes.
Oh, we didn't get that structure up there?
We're under attack.
Man, this is a tough one. I purely underestimated the
Okay.
difficulty of Elysium Mons. And I'm actually falling behind on
Affirmative.
effort.
Affirmative. Okay.
We're under attack.
It's a sludger. Run, guys.
I am a robot. Oh, I am a
Run from the lobber.
We're under
I
attack.
am a robot. Ready.
Watchers are terrifying.
I am a robot.
We're under attack.
600 effort. Okay. Let's stop dawdling around with this.
Engage.
So we're going to use this turret to bait the Watcher, and then right-click on it, and hopefully it dies. Nice.
I am a robot.
Some uranium out here. I'm so far away from uranium tech, though.
Affirmative.
Oh, my units died there? What the heck? How'd that happen? I had like 3.
Okay.
It's the biter. Oops, didn't know me to shoot those last 2 shots.
Defend.
This biter is terrifying, I guess.
Okay.
We're under attack.
Run!
Yes. I am a robot.
We're under attack.
I am a robot. Yes.
Where's the last structure here? I don't see it. Oh, is it this? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Nice. Alright, we're 14 out of 60. And you're next. Jesus Christ. Keep an eye on my resources. Okay, that's another 30 crystals. These buildings are overheated, it turns out. probably because of this. So let's just drop some walls like this. It's good use of the crystals, hopefully.
We're under attack.
Hello. You.
We're done in that area of the map, so let's start moving this way. Includes spreaders. Spread that.
Affirmative. Defending. Yes. Hello. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Why does the shotgun turret have so much vision?
Listening.
Does the other turret have that much vision?
We're under
It
attack.
looks like the turrets in general have a lot of vision. That's useful. Now, where's this building? I don't see it. Hopefully that hits it. Okay, I need to start building towards these last 2 hard points.
I am a robot.
You know my favorite robot line is, I am a robot.
I am a robot.
There it is.
Affirmative. Okay. I. Okay. Human. Defend. Ready. I.
And then I'm going to want a turret up here just to defend my buildings. Let's get the effort, I guess. Also, got a lot of ore.
Booty.
I have more ore than I know what to do
Human.
with.
Listening. Booty.
I've done a pretty good job of keeping this army alive, aside from the A drones. These things are suicidal.
Listening. In progress.
Let's get some. Okay, so we're in pretty good shape. Hopefully, this upcoming horde doesn't annihilate me. That would be a shame if that happened. I need effort. I've actually maybe should have started preparing for this horde a little bit
We're
early.
under attack.
Because I am I need more effort.
I.
I'm gonna guess they're gonna come from the same directions as last time because why wouldn't they? Because they're jerks. Oh shoot. Let's actually put some walls here too.
Hello. I. Yes.
Okay.
We're under attack.
Okay.
All right. Engage.
Okay, here it comes. I am
I am. Yes.
not feeling too hot about this, but what are you gonna do? building a turbo module, because why not? Even though I should be building more units. So I can use these tires for range for my laser cannons, I guess? I sure can. So sweet. Got flyers coming in. Hopefully it's not coming up here. So I didn't actually get around to building that part. Oh, nothing coming up there. Okay, that's fine. Sniper's lobbers. It's looking pretty bad. Berks keep busting out my contact reactors. Oh boy. Yep, I think that's game. Probably didn't tech fast enough. But this is technically the farthest I've gone. 15, 60 square feet. I barely made it a quarter of the way through this map. Huh. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed watching me lose for the third time in a row on Elysium Mons. You know what they say though, fourth time's a charm. Anyway, thanks for watching.